Welcome friends, we're back to our final idea with our vibrato. We're going to be doing on rounds of 8 and then trying to get the next step of our playing. Mr. Olson here, and I'm going to try to guide you through your cello vibrato or bass vibrato to the best of my ability. Remember that my main instrument is violin and viola, so when I start to get overwhelmed, I almost drift back into those old playing, but I'm going to try to do the best I can to give you a good demonstration. Alright, so I'm going to set my quarter note up as a quarter note equals 60 beats per minute, but again, I'm going to be kind of doing that in almost like that. My 60 beats per minute is my 8th note to really get all the rounds to happen. So again, one round is a down bow and an up bow. Alright, so I'm going to use my second finger and I'm going to try to make my oscillations happen. The one bad part about playing a cello or bass is it's not as easy to hear those oscillations because your strings are longer, especially for our bass players. So again, if you're not getting quite as wide as I am, that is okay. Do your best that you can. So here we go. I'm setting up my quarter note. And again, it's kind of almost going to act like an 8th note when we do our oscillations. So we're going to have this idea. Alright, so I got my tempo now. Here I go. I'm going to try that one more time. I was going a little bit fast. Another round. Twice as fast. Sixteenth notes. One more round. So, if you are a cello player or a bass player, you're going to find those beginning oscillations at the quarter notes and the 8th notes to feel like drudgery. Your hand is going to want to go faster. It's kind of the opposite of the violins and violas. So I mentioned to them that they're going to want to probably spend their most amount of time in the quarter note and 8th note range, especially if they have trouble with the triplets and 16ths. You might want to spend your time in the triplets and 16th because you're going to probably feel like you want to go faster. Alright, and then if you can add in your free vibrato. Don't feel overwhelmed if you're trying to do those 16th notes and your hand like freaks out and wants to go into the real vibrato. That's normal. We're just trying to get control over those finer oscillations and finer subdivisions. If you did the second finger like I did, try the first finger, third finger, fourth finger. You'll probably find that the 2 and 3 work the best. 1 will be okay, and fourth finger is probably going to be the hardest. A lot of times you want to buddy that finger up with your third finger, is what I do a lot. Alright, because it makes it a little bit better. And then I was just doing a bad mistake. My thumb was kind of going in no man's land, so set myself up again better. I'm going to buddy it up, and I'm having a little bit more success. So once you have all that going well, you've done some of your rounds of 8, you've tried the different fingers, and you feel like you're pretty confident, try to add in vibrato to review repertoire like Ode to Joy, Hot Cross Buns, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Make up your own song. You can also work on passing the vibrato from one finger I'm trying to do the violin whole steps. Let's do a half step. So F sharp and C F natural and F sharp. And you can do it in a slur. And again, that would be my personal thing. I got to work on passing that vibrato off. I got it pretty good on one finger, but it's not really kind of easy and fluid between those two notes. You can work on it in chords. Two notes at one time, and then try to see if you can add it as a shaping tool to your tone things that you do with your bow. Having it go wider, having it go narrower, faster, slower within a note. Those are all the different things that you want to try to add in. Again, I'm not trying to eliminate the bass, but again, basses, you're going to do that same motion. Again, you are playing with a larger instrument, so your string isn't going to respond as well in terms of pitch. So again, as long as you're doing the motion, you're going to be in pretty good shape. It's been really fun doing all these videos and all these playing vibrato with you. If you have any questions, make sure that you email, comment, whatever is the best way for you to communicate your questions. And I hope to see you all soon. Thanks for participating. All right, until next time, bye-bye.